Hey guys, what's going on? MaxFTE here, and today I'm back with another Pokemon Go video. Today we're going to be looking at me finally getting my ELO reveal in the Go Battle League, as well as some really solid Master League battles using a team of not actually fully level 50 Pokemon, so still needing a couple XLs for some of these Pokemon, but yeah, still a really solid team. Also, did you know that only 4.8% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed? So if you're enjoying, make sure to subscribe, plus you can always change your mind later. But yeah, let's jump into the battles. The team that we're using today consists of Xerneas on the lead with I'm getting mixed up just because I saw Dragon out on my screen, with Dialga on the safe swap and Groudon on the closer. Now, my Xerneas is actually level 50. I did get a whole heap of XL candies from GoFest New York and London, and I was also at like 150 before the GoFest anyway, so powered up a good one, used an Elite Fast TM, and yeah, had that baby ready for 50, for Master League, sorry. My Dialga is getting close. I think it's like 100 more CP, 4,460-ish, I want to say. I'm not actually sure what level, plus my Groudon is like 200 CP lower. Again, I'm not sure what level that makes it, however, it just goes to show that, you know, obviously you're at a disadvantage when you're not using level 50 Pokemon, however, you can still compete, and this is obviously at rank 19, so it'll maybe be a bit different as you go up the sort of ELO ranges. However, at the moment we can still compete, and you'll see my ELO at the end of the video, and hopefully I'll be able to compete for a wee bit longer as well with this team. Really solid one, I quite liked it. Xerneas is really good on the lead. It's got a lot of coverage. Again, there's not really much. The only thing that sort of walls it is Ho-Oh, but at this ELO you don't really see much of Ho-Oh. It's sort of very it's a very limited sort of range of Pokemon that you see at this level. Once you get a bit higher, it sort of spreads out a wee bit. But yeah, Dialga against the Metagross here. They can go for the Earthquake here, that's going to be super effective damage, but we go for the Iron Head. I can't actually remember how much energy they're on. They shield it up, so they obviously want to get this move through. I'm probably going to shield this up, I want to say. Yeah. Oh no, okay, so it's a Meteor Mash. They must be trying to bait, which I still need quite a lot of moves to get through. They must have thought I had less energy than I did. Just go for a couple Dragon Breaths and take them out. Next battle here, excuse me, Xerneas against Groudon. This isn't a great lead, it's sort of neutral. Everybody's hitting everybody for neutral. There's not really anything that you can't do well with. I'm going to charge up for the Moonblast here. I want to say I let this go through. I let it go through thinking it's the Fire Blast, and I go for the double. Obviously it's the Precipice Blade, so it does a lot more damage. I'm going for the double close combat here. This is going to lower my defense quite a lot, by 4 stages. They shield the first one up. They're probably going to let this one go through, I imagine. Then I'm going to swap straight into the Dialga. Okay, no, I come in with the Groudon, and I'm pretty sure this is another Precipice Blades. So yeah, thankfully I shield that up, which is quite good. They come in with a Yveltal, which it's not so good, but obviously we've got the Fire Punch, which is going to do neutral damage, plus we had a bit of an energy lead as well. They're going to go for the Dark Pulse. We can take that quite nicely, and we're just going to spam out the Fire Punches here. Obviously you're really not going to be wanting to go for your Precipice Blades, just because it's going to be doing nothing. Again, another Fire Punch. This is, again, I mean, they don't do much damage by themselves, but they really do add up. And we're gonna let this go. No, we're gonna let this go through, I want to say, because we're just gonna live it. And we managed to get to another Fire Punch. So you can see Ground type versus Flying type, just how close that was with a little bit of an energy lead. And I come in with the Xerneas, farm all the way down, and in comes Groudon. I just managed to get to the close combat, and they're hopefully going to shield this, I want to say, or they let it go through. So they shield that up. I go straight into Dialga, and at this point I want to say I was going to farm all the way down, but they swap into their own Dialga. I go straight for the Draco Meteor. This is going to take them out. It's heavy neutral damage. Does unfortunately lower our attack, but they are going to get to a move here, and you pretty much have to shield at this point. But It's just a fire punch. Excuse me. But they do get to another one. I thought it was game over here. But we do live with a sliver of health. Thankfully, fire punch is only neutral because of that dragon typing. Next battle here, Xerneas against the Melmetal. This, if they've got double Iron Bash, this isn't a very good lead. However, most of them don't. It's still a pretty uncommon move at the moment. They're going to go for the Rock Slide here. I'm just going to charge up to a couple of close combats. I want to say I go for the get to the double and then just go straight for it. Yeah, so going for the close combat here. Gonna do a lot of damage, and I want to say at this point I charge up to the double again and maybe swap. Okay, so I just go straight for this one here. They're probably gonna shield this up, I want to say, and yeah, so they shield that up, and okay, I actually swapped into the Dialga there, which I'm not sure why I did that. That was a bit strange. I think I was probably anticipating them to go Rock Slide straight away, which I sort of messed up here. They go for the Rock Slide at first so as not to lower their attack, because they knew I was going to shield. They go for the superpower, do a lot of damage, and at this point I can just, it's not obviously not what I wanted, but I can still farm all the way down. They're going to come in with a Dragonite here, and here, because they've still got shield, I would rather go for the double Iron Head, just because it's still a very solid move. Obviously, Draco Meteor would one-shot, but because I know they've got a shield, they will probably shield. I'd rather get 2 moves off than just the one Draco Meteor and still lower my thingy, my, what's it called, attack. They just live with a sliver of health. They go for the Dragon Claw. I want to say Xerneas and then farm down. They come in with a Lugia here, which at this point I was a bit scared because, I mean, it's such a tanky Pokemon. Obviously, I can hit with neutral with a Moonblast here. It's going to do quite a decent amount of damage. Thankfully, as well, we get the attack drop. And I tried to catch the Sky Attack onto the Groudon. Just because in my mind, they would have been wanting to go straight for the Sky Attack, get rid of that Xerneas. Just because obviously the Dragon Tails are doing nothing to it. I go for the Fire Punch here. Again, it's going to do hardly anything, but they do add up, especially when Groudon is quite a tanky Pokemon, and Lugia isn't doing that much damage. But yeah, obviously they can't shield it, they don't have a shield. Plus it's only a level 50... No, sorry, a level 40 Lugia, I want to say, so it's not doing as much damage to me. They actually tried to catch the Fire Punch onto the Dragonite, but I actually mud-shot a Dragonite down, which is funny. You don't see that often at all. But yeah, we win that game. Next battle here against Super Trainer Pete. Xerneas into the Dialga. This is, again, it's a sort of neutral, I would say. They're doing nothing with the Dragon Breath. However, they've got the Iron Head they can hit for very hard hitting damage against us. I'm going to shield this up. Yes, good man. I was worried I wasn't going to shield there. So I go for the dub, get to the double, over farm just a little bit, which I think I slightly lost about a little bit of energy there. Go for the close combat here. I switch out because I wanted to catch a Iron Head onto the Dialga. Instead, I managed to farm all the way down. They come in with a Machamp here. So here, I'm just going to go straight for the Iron Head just because I was worried that they would just go for a Cross Chop and take me out. But again, I don't know. Machamp is not something you see often. I wasn't actually sure if it would have taken me out. Maybe I would have been better potentially going for the Draco Meteor. But I'm going to come back in with Xerneas here, I want to say. Farm all the way down. Maybe not all the way down, pretty close to all the way down. But they come in with a Metagross. So here I'm going to go for the double Bullet Punch. Not Bullet Punch, the double close combat here. It's going to add up to them, but no, I actually switch into the Groudon. Farm up a bit of extra energy and go for the Fire Punch. At this point, this would take them out. I think I was just shy of double. So, yeah, they block that there, just because obviously that would have probably taken them really close to fainting. Gonna farm up a wee bit extra. I think at this point I was counting the moves. Okay, I clearly wasn't, because I got hit with a Meteor Mash. But But I'm still just going to live this with just a slither. Plus I'm on double fire punch, so I can go for 1. And then this is going to take out the Metagross. And we've still got 1 for the Machamp. Thankfully they're not at a move, or they tried to farm us down. So I'm going to go for the fire punch here, and this is going to take them out. So yeah, winning that game. So yeah, unfortunately, it was weird. It was only, I was sure I recorded all 5 battles for this set, but I must have forgotten to record one of them, because it was just 4 battles today. First encounter, we get a Meditite, which, not the greatest. Second encounter, we get another Meditite, again, a bit fed up of them. Third encounter, we get a Marini, which had enough of them as well. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy, leave a dislike. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya. Peace. And we'll also get our elo in just a second here. So yeah, straight in at 21.97. So yeah, see ya. Peace.